So this is a quick tutorial on how to use at least how I use MP3 tag your music for. So I'm gonna select here. As you can see, you might want your music to be in all caps or like sentence case, right? So what you would do is go in. You can hit Control A or go into Edit and select all files, right? Same thing as Control A. And it's got here where it says actions, right? You click on case conversion, or you go here and click actions, case conversion. All right. And it fixes everything for you. All right. You can also go here where it says tag to tag. And what you're gonna do, right, is you're gonna tell it, I want this column here with the artist's name to fill in this one here. So how you would do that is you click on tag to tag, this window. And you go here and you find album artist. So go to album artist, and the string that you want is here. You can type this in yourself. All right. If you took that out, all right, and go artist and parentheses. All right, and that's it. And if you look, you can tell if I was to type in, it would take the name of the song, the title, which is over here, right, and add it to his name. But you don't want that. All right, so I'm just gonna delete this. But you can fit anything that you want in here. Just do this. All right, so I'll be sure. Click here, and it fits it, fix it, puts it in here. All right. All right. And you want to make sure you save. You can hit save. All right. But now, if you notice, right, if I click on here, well, any one of these here, you notice there's no cover for the songs. All right. So, and the way to get it is to use Music Brains. All right. Sign up for Music Brains. You click there, right? This is what's gonna come up, right? We know the name of the song, right? It's gonna grab the title of the song, right? Or over here, whatever it is, right? We know the song is Night and Day, all right? We're gonna click that, delete that, then hit next. And it's gonna come up with like the name of the song, right? And if you notice up here, the year is missing and all that good stuff. So what you would do is click on here, click next, and it's gonna grab all the info that you need, right? Right. So this is it, right? And then you click OK, and boom, see, puts in the name, right? Over here now, you can go in and just edit this down, right? Okay, and that's it. If you want, you can add like the year to it too. All right, like 1988, and you can also add, when you're naming your stuff. Once you get used to this and start doing it all the time, it's just gonna go really easy for you. All right, so you just go like R and B. This is kind of like a sexy song or something like that, right? So I mean, this is how I do it. I just go sexy, right? All right, and leave it at that. And what I'll do is I'll copy this here and drop it over here in the comments. And then I save. All right. And you notice it puts in the cover, right? You know, let's do this other one here. Anita Baker. All right. Gonna go to Music Brains. Now you gotta remember, not all, you're not gonna, sometimes Music Brains like doesn't find the song that you want. All right. So you just have to do a little bit of searching on Google or something like that, you know. So I'm gonna type in this, giving the best that I got. All right. So to give it like a little bit of help, all right. All right. Okay, so I found this one here. Give me a whole bunch. I don't care which one it is. I just need one. You know, you sit there. If you sit there like go and hit OK, and that's it. Then you save it. Right. Anita Ward. Right. We're gonna be doing like a bunch of these here. Right. And if you notice, it's filling in. You know, you can copy this here. You can copy and you put this on because this is kind of like a nice, sexy soul song. All right. All right. We're gonna do Anita Ward. All right. Anita Ward already says disco over here. So and you can do it like just copy stuff from here. This is the same thing. You know, kind of like give you a, you know, allow you to arrange your songs and stuff like that when you're looking through your folder. All right. That's it. And you save. Right. Gonna do Anita Ward. I'm just gonna do this real fast. I'm not gonna be doing a lot of talking. All right. Select one that has a cover. All right. Hit OK. I need to ring my bell. All right. I know for sure. I need to word song is not it didn't come out in 1993. All right. I'm gonna change that. I just looked it up on Google, and it says 1979. You fix that, right? Then I would just go here. This is just like this is how I have my stuff set up. Hit enter, right? I'm gonna paste. I just changed it from R&B sexy to disco. All right. And that's it. We'll go back and like hit save, right? So now everything so far is getting a cover. Notice these don't have covers on it. All right. So let's do Biggie. Papa Biggie. Music Brains. Called Big Papa. Don't keep me no more. I don't know what's going on here. Oh yeah, sometimes it does that because it's like trying to figure out it's thinking it's getting spammed, right? All right, so let's try it again. Let me see if Discog work. All right. I don't like that one. All right, so I'm gonna go back and see if I can find like a really nice cover. Okay, this one here. I'm just gonna hit OK. All right, cool. Yeah. And I know Biggie Smalls didn't it was a Big Papa. When did that come out? In Google, and you'll get the year 94. All right, that's it. You know, over here I would just probably put disco, and then put hip hop. Okay, so this came up, right? And I made this here. I'm gonna show you how to do that too. How to make your own. You know how to fix this so that you can get you can have your own listing. All right. All right. So these are like a whole bunch of stuff that I put in for my, for when I'm doing my stuff, right? I'm just gonna change this here. So and I'm gonna save it. Oops. Yeah. I'm gonna save it. All right. So we're gonna do Black Street. Let's see if Music Brains work. If I like you. Okay, I'm gonna select this one here. That doesn't look like Black Street, is it? Okay, yeah, that's it. That's the album I don't remember. Okay. I'm over on my next screen searching for the track. All right. Okay, cool. All right. And that's it. And I hit save. All right, we're going to Carl Thomas. And like I said, you're not gonna find this here. And sometimes Music Brain will just crap out on you. All right. I'm just hit next. Okay. All right, and I'm just gonna delete this here. Right. And I'm gonna copy R&B. Copy that. Paste it down here. Right. I'll just say sexy R&B. All right. That's the same thing over here. All right. I'm just gonna copy this up here. I'm gonna show you how to create your own list. Let's do this one here. Not your friend. Okay, Music Brains just crapped out on me, so I'm gonna go here. Not here. Okay. And you see it pulled in everything. All right. So you just do the same for the rest of this here. Because okay, so what I wanted to show you was, let's say you wanted everything to be in all caps, right? You can go here, actions, and click on actions, right? plus add, right? Okay, case conversion. Click OK. The field is all, and you say case conversion, right? And you're gonna tell it uppercase, and click OK, right? And OK, right? And check it so that when you right click, see, everything is all uppercase now, right? If you right click, right, and you go to actions, now you have uppercase. Oh, you have case conversion. I don't know why they said that, right? But this is how you do it, right? And if you wanted to move it up, let's say you want to move it up to underneath here, right? You can use this here and move it up, right? I never use that, right? But replace that views, okay, and close. Okay, yeah. So you want, this is how you do it, right? And again, if you want, you just copy this here, enter, right to arrow, paste, and just type in hip hop and 1994 and 94, enter, and that's it. And you would do the same thing for this here, right? Okay, I'm gonna say I'm saving everything here. Control A and save. All right. What else I wanted to show you? Oh, okay. I'm gonna redo this here. Actions is conversion. All right. Boom. Back. All right. If there wasn't any period in between here, it would put the I to a small letter I, and the same thing for the G. But as long as you have like period or a dash in between the names, it's gonna leave it uppercase. All right, just so you know. All right, so okay, so here I'm gonna go here, right, in like the options, right? Go to tag panel, right? And this is where you can put in your own comments. You can create your own list. Let me stop talking and do it, right? So I'm gonna go to comment, right? I already created this was already created, so I'm just gonna go to edit field, right? Manage, right? And here is my list, my custom list, right? And you add a list, you add your own stuff in here, and click on new, right? And my new genre. Okay, and that's it. You click prefer value from tags in list panel, which means that if there was another list, it would prefer yours, this here list. Okay, and you can export the list, and then if you were to like go on a new computer, you could import the list. All right, but you export it and save it to any folder, save it in your documents folder like I have, right? And that's it. And the same thing for let me show you here. I'm just gonna delete this. All right, no, I'm gonna leave it, come on and show you up here. All right, okay, so you get up here, right, and you want to add that comment, right? Here it is, my new genre, right? And hit save, and boom. All right, so it's up to you how you want to do it. Now the same thing for here, you can create your own list. I just went on Google and searched for like song music genres. All right, then I came back here, I click on here, I'm gonna edit this, and I'm gonna click on manage, right? And the same thing here, I just went through and I just added this here. Boom, 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 boom. Right? And did my own thing. Right? All right. So an easy way. And I told it I only wanted to show only user-defined genres, which is the genres I created. That's all I want. All right. Or you can do both. Right? This here and the one that comes with MP3 tag. Let me just kind of scroll through just so that you see some of the ones that I have. All right. So you can pause the video and copy them. All right. All right. One other thing you can do, right, is go into Notepad, right? Copy all the genres that you get from Google, paste it into Notepad. All right. And then you go and save it somewhere. You don't even have to call it genre, right? But let's say you created that one. Now you can import that list that you just created into Notepad and import it. Import it, right? Let's say you're here, right? And that's it. You pull it. You pull in like MP3 tag genres, right? And these are some of the stuff I have in my Serato. I'm gonna show you like how my Serato looks, right? All right, and that's it. Pull this in, you import it, open, right? And it's gonna fill in the whole thing here, right? But I'm not gonna save anything because I think it has stuff in there that I don't want. All right, I just saw this. I move up, right? So I don't know what it pulled in, and I have. I'm gonna re-export it, cancel, right? But that's it. And the size of the field, right? Large, larger. You guys can experiment with this. Right? I'm gonna cancel out of here, right? And that's one more thing I want to show you. Let's say I don't want to keep going. I don't want to like keep copying and putting R&B, sexy, and stuff like that in front of these here. What you could do is right. You go here. But this here, let's say you wanted to add the date over here, 1998, and R&B sexy. You can do it. Oh, you can do it by clicking on it here. Oh, I was doing that for myself, but let's say you want this here, and then you want this here instead of keep doing it, right? All right. All right. This is a format, right? So now it's gonna say when I click OK, it's gonna say Blackstreet before I let you go. Hyphen blah blah blah, right? You know this here, right? And it's gonna pull the stuff from the comments, right? And then it's gonna hit OK, right? Boom, it's done. And if you see there's no real tag in here, so you can do the same thing, right? And you see what happens, right? It pulls that in. So if you didn't want that, I'm gonna undo, right? And if you didn't have any comments, you can fix it. You can fix it later, right? But this is a format for fixing that. All right. All right. Let's say here. Let's do this one here. Boom. All right. This is Carl Thomas emotional, blah blah blah. And this is what it's gonna look like when you fix it. All right. That's it. I can do the same thing for here. Just highlight everything, right? Go there. Make sure the parameters are correct, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna click here, right? And it's gonna fill in everything for me. Right. If you see this here, it's because we already had changed this here. So let me undo this here. And let me deselect. I'm hitting control. I'm hitting deselect and deselecting all of that stuff. All right. No, I'm gonna deselect this here. right? So now, all right, so I'm gonna click here and go okay, right? I see it filled it in. And like I said, these here, you guys see it has like a space in between there. So you gotta go in and fix it, you know, by going to Music Brands or Discog, right? Click OK. I'm just gonna click OK. All right, so I pull that in, blah blah blah, right? So I would just go back in here, like just delete this here. You know, it's a little bit of work, but you can tell what can happen with it, you know, once you start using it correctly. You know, because I'm kind of stupid anyway, right? But I managed to figure out some of these stuff here, right? And even genre. Let's say you wanted to, you know, pull genre and stuff like that in here. You could just come in here and instead of pulling comment, you put in genre, right? And oh, I forgot you can't put in put that in. That's what, oh, that's why I created this column here. I forgot, but you know, this is it here, you know. Let's delete everything, right? Yeah, real time shit here. All right, I just click on OK, right? I puts it in and pull in this here. All right, so, but that's how you use this here. Tag file name thingy here, all right? And I think those are like some of the stuff you know, you want to sort by artists, you click up here, right? Year, you can sort by year, right? You know, sort by title, sort by comment, you know, R&B, you know, and you have over here, you can sort by modified, okay? Click that, and it fixes it. If you scroll up and down, right, you can move it up, move it across, up and down, you know, across. All right, yeah, I think I'm gonna be done with this tutorial. Yeah, I'm kind of like done. All right, cool. Enjoy.